Alright guys, what's going on? In this video, I want to talk to you guys about camera bags and what I keep in my camera as far as when I'm going to film and stuff like that. Now, typically when people buy cameras, they'll usually go with something like this. At least that's what I did. I bought a Nikon D3300. I'll show you, which I'm using to film this right now. So once I bought this camera, obviously I need something to keep it in. So this is what my purchase was. At the time, I think I paid around 40, 50 bucks for this. As you can see, you know, it doesn't hold much. It's your typical camera bag, nothing crazy. Over time, as I acquired more equipment, you know, this became obsolete, and I no longer needed this. So, I want to show you guys what I use now as far as equipment, and also what I use to store all my stuff. Now, recently, I don't know if you guys seen the video, I did a review on a penny board that I ordered randomly, and believe it or not, the book bag has become very useful for me. So this is the pouch that it came with. Alright, so I'd like to walk you guys through where I keep all my camera equipment as far as when I'm filming on location or if I'm going to shoot a video. This is outside of obviously when I'm making gaming videos. But this will give you guys kind of an idea of what I use, and if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them for you. But let's get through it. On the sides here, I keep headphones. Obviously your standard iPhone headphones. And also I have a pair of usually people use these, that they're more athletic when you're running, or if you're doing any kind of movement, you don't want your earbuds to pop out. Just allows me to listen to the sound while I'm on set to make sure the levels are correct. On this side I keep batteries, always good, especially for my flip video camera, because I don't have a rechargeable one anymore. They no longer make the camera, so this is what I use to recharge it. Alright, back here is where I store my laptop when I usually bring it, or if not, I'll just keep my iPad back here. And this allows me to tether like I am right now. On the screen you can't see it. Maybe I could, as you can see, the camera's tethered. I can't show you right now, but this allows me to connect my camera to my iPad when I'm on set and use this pretty much as a virtual monitor when I'm filming. So this way I don't have to be behind the set necessarily, or behind the camera I should say. It just makes things a lot more easier. So this is a great thing to use. So we'll put that back in there. Okay. And now, make some room. Let's go through it. First we'll start with the actual cameras that I use. I recently did a review on this. This is a great camera. Well worth its purchase. Comes with a protective case. Whatever I film on this, typically time-lapse and stuff like that, I usually record with sound overs and stuff like that. But this was a great pickup, and I believe I paid around $70 for this. Very great alternative to the GoPro. The next camera I use is one I had for a while now, not the longest, but the flip video camera. Shoots 1080, 720p I believe, but this is a great little camera. Allows me to set up as a tripod mount, gives me another camera angle if I need it, but this is a very handy, useful little camera. Comes with a pop-out USB to plug it in your computer to transfer all the files. I believe it shoots in .mp4s is what you'll get. But this is another great camera. And what else? Where's my other camera? Here's one of my first cameras I ever got, and it's still very useful. That's why I still keep it around. This is a JVC Averio hard disk drive video camera. It comes with an internal hard drive up to, you could probably get up to 4 hours of recording on it, which I don't film often with this, but anytime I'm trying to get in a look from back in the 90s and 80s when they had the old school video cameras, this was actually a perfect camera to do that with, because it shoots that old school quality. But this is a great camera also, something I like to keep on hand. Very durable, very easy to use. Now let's get into this. This is a great pickup as well. This is an X grip, allows you to mount the camera on here. I can't show you with my Nikon, but you know what, I think I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so basically you're going to be able to get a very steady hold of your camera. Also allows for you to put other stuff on here. If you want to put a hot shoe in, or you could mount your Rode microphone, which I also have attached, and I could show you that now. Okay, here you go. This is my other lens I use. I have a kit lens on right now from 55 to, I believe, 18mm lens. This lens right here allows me to shoot between 55 and 200mm. This is for if I need to get a close-up shot. This is a very good lens, but definitely a necessity to have. One thing I'll be investing in over the years will be definitely more lenses. Okay, what's next? Obviously, some things you really want to get into and use are going to be things like this. Get this bag off the counter. Alright, so tripods are always important. Here's a smaller tripod. Allows me to mount a camera on here. Very durable. But yeah, this is a good thing to have. Obviously, when you want to mount your camera and make sure you're getting a steady shot, these legs are all expandable. This is what I use to put on a tripod that allows me to connect. Let me grab my iPad. Like I was saying before, when I want to tether video to have an external monitor for myself, this allows me to connect my iPad to it. Okay. And there you go. So, very useful to have. Not a bad pickup, but this is another useful tool. This is a great little GorillaPod mount. Allows you to kind of pretty much form it however you want, but this is great for iPhones. This is great for my LE camera, which it hooks onto as well. Anything with a basic tripod mount will allow you to attach to any of these devices. Okay. This is a mount for my LE camera that also attaches. You also have, this is going to allow you to connect my phone onto here. So, believe it or not a lot of people realize when you shoot your video on an iPhone, you know, especially the newer ones, you get very good quality. So this will allow me to basically use this on a mount if I'm looking to get another angle, or maybe if I'm just looking to take a photo or something like that. But just another option. You never have too many gadgets. It's one thing I realized when I was shooting a video. But all this equipment you see here is what I recently used to shoot my two last videos. I don't know if anyone's seen the music video as well as the You Have to Jump video. But both of these videos were shot using all the same equipment. This right here is it's a camera lapse, and basically what this allows me to do is when I'm shooting time-lapse video, if you've ever seen any time-lapses where the camera moves, it allows me to put it where I need to put it. Say I want to mount it here, turn the clock, and then as you hear it clicking, it's kind of like an egg timer. Over time, it'll slowly move. Very great pickup, both of these. What's next? You're always going to want to have something like this on set if you're filming on location. This allows you to clean your camera lens, brush to clean the lens, some other cleaning equipment. But this is definitely useful. I've had, you know, when I was shooting in California recently, I was in the beach. I was getting sand in the camera. I didn't have this with me at the time, so this is why I start packing this in my bag. You definitely want to protect your lenses, and this is definitely something you want to have with you in the event that something gets in your lenses. Some other valuable objects. We'll get into them. Extra battery. Always important to have extra batteries. You never want to run out of battery juice when you're filming. Here's a little device that goes on top of a tripod, or it'll go on a hot shoe, and it basically allows me to move this ball head around. So if I need to get a camera to position at a weird angle, it'll allow me to do that. Very useful. Very simple, but very, very effective and very useful. This is going to be a Nikon remote. This allows me to turn the camera on from, I just hit the button, and I could either take photos with it, or if I need to start a video from, you know, from far away from the camera. Definitely a great pickup. Would recommend it, especially if you take photographs. This is since I have a D3300, I don't have a built-in Wi-Fi. This allows me to plug this into my camera, and if I'm looking to transfer photos from my camera directly onto my iPhone or iPad device, this will allow me to do it. This is also the device that allows me to tether my camera to my iPad or my iPhone when I'm on set to turn this into a monitor to show up whatever's filming on my camera. Very useful. Definitely would recommend it. Or I would recommend picking up the newer like D5500 cameras, which already have that built in. You'll be able to do that. Chargers I keep in here. This is going to be the basic Nikon charger. This will charge my LE camera. This charges my JVC camera. Some more cords, obviously. You know, certain ones require certain extensions, so you're going to want to use those. I keep a roll of quarters, usually for parking and stuff like that. Believe it or not, it's a very useful thing to have with you. And then some more lens cleaner and stuff like that. But this is basically a quick rundown of what I keep in my camera bag. And you know, like I said, I never expected this camera bag that I bought to be this useful. You know, I paid about $50 for the Nikon bag I showed you first, and this bag right here came free when I purchased my penny board, which I also use my penny board, believe it or not, while I'm filming. Sometimes I'll rest this thing on top of the board, and it allows me to get a smooth shot if I'm moving it left to right or if I'm pushing it forward. But it's definitely a great thing to use. And then lastly, I forgot to show you guys, I have a hot shoe mount. But a hot shoe mount is very useful. It allows you to connect multiple things to your camera like this, and then I could mount something on here if I wanted to. I could mount something here. Usually I'll put my microphone here, and sometimes I'll even attach an LE camera here to give me a different shot, or if I'm looking to get a wide angle shot, I could attach it here. Also have this camera shooting. Since most lenses, especially my Nikon lens, is very, as you can see, there's not a wide angle of view. So this allows me to get both. But this is basically all the camera equipment I use, and I kind of wanted to give you guys, a run through of it. And if you have any questions of where to order or which ones I bought, I'd be glad to help you out. Just leave your questions in the comments below. And other than that, you guys have a great day.